What are 5 key elements in LinkedIn that one should focus on, especially the veterans and to be veterans, to optimize their LinkedIn profile? Hello, everyone. I'm Commander Ram, military to civilian transition mentor. A military veteran, served in the Indian Navy for 22 plus years and worked in the corporate for 5 years. In this video, I'm going to talk about 5 important elements that one must focus on. If you work on these 5 elements, it is surely going to improve the probability of some HR or recruiter from your target industry who's looking for a resources with a profile like yours locating you. How cool is that? When we are looking for a job, we are using multiple channels or resources, be it applying directly to the company website or through a job portal or using offline network or resources. Let's also use the LinkedIn. It's a very powerful tool. Even the free version has got so many features that we can use it to our advantage. Let's see how. There's a reason for making this video. For past few days, I have been reviewing many profiles. In fact, I had posted in LinkedIn also that in case anybody wants their profile to be reviewed, ask for it. And I got many requests and I also have reviewed many of them. Based on these experiences, I thought let me make a small video which will be helpful for everyone. So let's directly jump onto the LinkedIn page there. I have opened a LinkedIn profile to show all these 5 elements on real time. The first element that I'm going to talk about is this blue rectangular space that is called banner just behind the profile photograph. You see, it is almost 10 times the space that is given for the profile photo. That means this is important and it just can't be left unused and be wasted, right? Many people don't use this space. They either leave it to the default blue background or they put some random photos. In case of veterans, generally I have seen they put photograph of a ship, tank or the aircraft. So what can this space be used for? It can be used to showcase our achievements, accomplishments, logo of companies that we have worked, your interest, industry, something unique that describes you. We all know that we remember the visual content more than the simple plain text, right? If someone visits your profile, banner, photo, and your title, these are the only 3 things that someone sees and it gives them the first impression. So let that be a great first impression so that someone feels like scrolling down to find out more about you. The second element is the about section. This is the summary of who you are. You get about 2000 words to write, but don't have to try too hard to reach that figure. Quality is important over quantity. If 1000 is enough to tell your story, that's okay. The important part here is you can only see about 4 lines or roughly about 80 to 100 words. And if somebody is viewing on the page on the mobile, then I think they will just say about 30 to 40 words. So how you begin this important section about a summary is very important. If it is interesting, then only someone will click on the see more button to know more about you. The third is the experience section. Now, this is the place where we give our past experiences. In case of military veteran, I have seen them writing something like staff officer electrical, joint director maintenance, or GSO1, or directing staff at training institution. Is the HR or the recruiter won't know much about. So it's better to put a slash and also give a parallel or nearest terminology that is generally used in the corporate for this position or designation so that they can understand. If one can make it align to their future role, or be it operational or project or admin, much better. The fourth element that I'm going to talk about is the skill and endorsement. Now it's very important. Highlight at least 10 to 12 core skills that you think you have and is also aligned to the industry or the field or the job that you're aspiring for. For example, if you want a role in operations, then organization management, conflict management, motivation may be more in demand as compared to the project management skills. Important here is not just listing down the skills, but getting it endorsed by other LinkedIn members. because that is what carries the weight. And the final element is the recommendation section. Very, very important. You see, as humans, most of the time we look for external validation, even for a small thing like which movie to watch or which restaurant to go for meals. So, a profile with recommendation by other members, be it your past manager or team leader, will add value and credibility to your profile, and also have the HR of a company or a recruiter to take a decision about the interview or hiring process. In fact, it may also happen that the person who has recommended you in your profile is the ex-colleague of your new recruiter. See how much chances that is going to increase for your profile to be selected over so many contenders. I remember we used to give very high priority this recommendation section when hiring our new resources. That's all I wanted to talk on. 5 important elements on the LinkedIn profile. Optimize it so that you could be figured out or you could be located by the your probable HR. That's it for this video. Hope it was useful for all of you. If you like this video, please subscribe and share with your friends. And do comment. Jai Hind, Commander Ram, Military to Civilian Transition Mentor.